What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NYF. Now, if you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, or want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. And if you're new, well, subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now, let's get into this video. Listen, shout out to the Seahawks, man. Shout out to us, man. We came out on ball out. Seahawks, I had to do that one time, man. Shout out to us, man. Getting things done on the road, and we're still alive. We ain't done yet, as my man Marcus Peters would say. Listen, we came out and won an ugly game. It was an ugly game. For you guys who like offense and want to see points on the board and want like those 40-50 games, for the people who like the Rams and Chiefs game from last year, it wasn't that type of game. It was an ugly, grind out, grimy game. It was nasty. It was something that you want to turn your face away from. However, we came out away as victors, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. It just matters if you win. Shout out to Russell Wilson. I'm telling you, best quarterback in the game, hands down. Listen, at the stat sheet, 18 for 30, 325 yards. I mean, nothing really pops out on the stat sheet, but I mean, he made big play after big play after big play. I mean, he led us in rushing. Travis Homer didn't have a big game. Marshawn Lynch didn't really do that much on the ground besides the end zone run. But we knew the Eagles were going to be really good stopping the run. They've been really good all year stopping the run. But when you have a special quarterback in the backfield who can get things done, throwing the ball with his arm, with his legs, with his football awareness, you can't beat it, man. You just can't. And I know a lot of people are going to say we're fugazi because Carson Wentz was out, and it was a possibility that the Eagles could have won with Carson Wentz. I mean, yeah, a possibility is a possibility, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen. And listen. Shout out to Carson Wentz. I mean, it sucks to see him always get injured. I mean, this is his first playoff game, and first playoff game he gets injured. I mean, this is the story of his career pretty much at the moment. But this Eagles team showed a lot of heart throughout the year. I mean, they really have. But at the end of the day, the talent is going to show. You can say that Clowney, that was a dirty hit. I mean, it really wasn't. Okay, you talking about players that are going full 100% speed. I mean, he was already diving for Carson Wentz when Carson Wentz was in the air. I mean, it's not his fault that Carson Wentz, decides to, slide at the last second. But overall defense showed up. I told you the defense was going to show up. I mean, I really like what I saw. Secondary playing well. I know Trey Flowers had a struggling game. He struggled a bit, but I told you this front seven was going to dominate with the injuries. No Brandon Brooks, no Lane Johnson. I mean, the pressure was there. We were stopping the run. We were doing everything on the defensive side, and at the end of the day, that's what happened. Josh McCown, shout out to him, 40 years old. Hey, I know it was a tough loss, but at the end of the day, we kept on getting after Josh McCown. Sacked him 6 times, right? So, we got 7 sacks overall. I mean, we were just getting to him. Shout out to Quentin Jefferson. Shout out to Clowney and Bradley McDonald. Puna Ford had a really good game. I mean, we really played aggressive playoff football, man. We really did. And listen, we witnessed Wild Card Weekend, and it was a crazy weekend. So of course I'm gonna speak about it overall. But I mean, shout out to us, man. DK Metcalf. I can't say anything. Words can't describe how proud and how amazing this guy DK Metcalf is. This is a guy that a lot of people were predicting to be a bust. They're gonna be like, he's just going to be the next Justin Baldwin. He's going to be in the league for 2 or 3 years and going to be out. What is DK Metcalf doing? 160 yards, 7 receptions. I mean, this guy was a beast. So who can stop DK Metcalf on a crossing route? Too big, too strong, too fast, too physical. Can't stop him. His route running is improving. His football awareness is improving. You can't tackle him one-on-one. He's just a beast, man. He's the wide receiver version of Derrick Henry. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, man. Tyler Lockett made a few big catches. Shout out to David Moore. Marshawn Lynch played well. Listen, I like this team. This team is special. They have heart, they have dedication, and we have experience. We have playoff experience, man. I told you, we weren't going to be one and done. A lot of people were predicting the Eagles to come out and quote-unquote beat us from top to bottom, but that's not what happened. All right, and like I said, it's unfortunate that Wentz got injured, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can't discredit our win because Wentz got injured. But you know, it's on the Green Bay, on the Lambeau. We always every game against Green Bay is always interesting, man. That's gonna be one hell of a game. Every time Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson face off in big games, you know, it's always something, man. It's always something. That defense over in Green Bay is stout. Running game, Aaron Jones. It's gonna be one hell of a battle. But I'm on to it. I'm ready to battle. We're ready to go. Yeah, man. Shout out to Russ, man. Shout out to DK. Shout out to Bobby Wagner getting this linebacking core right. Bradley McDonough was flying all everywhere, man. Shaquille Griffin, the crew. It sucks that Ziggy Ansah, that neck injury did not look good. It did not. I'm kind of worried. I'm not sure if he's gonna miss next week. It'll be crucial to have him next week. You know, he provides a lot, especially in the pass rushing game. But hey, next man up. But hopefully Ziggy Ansah, it'll be great to have him back on Lambeau. And guess what? With the Vikings winning, with them beating the Saints, hey, if Kirk Cousins want to get hot, I appreciate it. Go ahead and beat San Fran, because I wouldn't mind hosting the NFC Championship game. Just saying. But right now we gotta look at what's ahead. We've been dominant on the road all year, and you know, listen, man. We have unfinished business, as my man Marshawn Lynch said coming back, man. This team, like I said, is special, man. It's special. It's special when you have a special quarterback, a special defense led by Bobby Wagner, Clowney, and KJ Wright and the crew. I mean, Shaquille Griffin's getting better and better each year. I mean, listen, Green Bay is a real challenge. We can't overlook them, because I know a lot of people are saying that that Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are fugazi. They're not. They're a real contender, so we can't overlook them. And yeah, man. Shout out to Rush. Shout out to my Hawks, man. We're gonna get there, but one step at a time. 2 more games to go until we get to the big one. Let's get there. We're on step 2. Let's try to get to step 4. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.